Hey y'all, hope all is well on today. I don't believe I have anything encouraging to say. My heart is heavy, a little sad and disappointed. You know, I had heard that Trump, when Trump said that he was going to do these deportations, right? I heard it, and when I heard it, it worried me. But who do you talk to? I can always talk to God, but then this land, who do you talk to? Who stands for anything in this world? When I say I thought I heard this man say loud and clearly that he was going after the ones that had criminal histories, criminal past backgrounds, whatever the case may have been. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But then I overheard my husband having a conversation, and they was talking about, no, he going after all of them, and I'm like, but that don't make any sense. We already know since it's been on the news that he's trying to take away the birthright citizenship, which I just believe is the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my life because your wife speaks with a very thick accent, meaning she can't be from here. And then that would make your son the same, a birthright citizen, regardless of the fact if his father's American or not. But at the same token, I was watching the news today, and the news actually confirmed that not only are they going after the ones with criminal histories and all that good stuff, that they're going into the churches, they're going into the schools, they're going into places that are supposed to be sanctuaries for people that are trying to do right, not even living life of crimes and of those things. They live in, they got full-time jobs, they go to school. I mean, you know how disheartening that is to know possibly that your child can be ripped from school. It's sad. And we as a people, we need to come together and pray. We need to stop thinking about ourselves, stop thinking that nothing applies to us, stop thinking that we sit and safe and we sit and comfortable. We are so uncomfortable, and it is time to be uncomfortable because it is in our face. Because what if it was us? People doing genealogy tests and all that good stuff. Where your DNA say you come from? Let me see that. Let me say there's no limit to the foolishness. We know that there are dark principalities sitting in high places. We must pray, and we must pray without ceasing. We must pray like never before. When you read in Leviticus 19 and 33, he said to love those as ourselves, the foreigners. He was talking about immigrants, people that were not from this land. Care about them, care about what happens to them. Because, first of all, you will want somebody to care about what happens to you. It's the same thing. They're trying to send them back to countries that they fled from. We've watched movies over time and time again based on true stories. You can actually go and look some of these things up where they were killing these people just because. And for the black people here, you getting sentenced higher sentence rates than other people are for minute crimes. And even if it is the same crime, you still get a longer and more harsher sentences than your white counterparts. But yet we refuse to pray. We refuse to come together. We refuse to stand together. We refuse to support one another. God don't like ugly. And this is really ugly. So I'm asking all my fellow believers, I'm asking all the intercessors, I'm asking all that know how to pray. Yes, I'm trying to do this without crying. Because when I say it's disheartening, and it's disheartening the way that people don't care about people. It's disheartening the way that people talk trash. Like it can never be them. And once upon a time, and still to this day, people are being held down, being held back, trying to be stripped of their voices and everything else. But the devil is a liar. Let me tell you, he is a liar. God, I ask you to have mercy. Show your grace and your favor to these people who are standing in these trying times, who really have something to lose in this moment. It is not right and it is not fair. I'm asking Trump to have some compassion. If you want to show that you stand for the people, you need to have a little bit of compassion. A little bit of compassion goes a long way. People working hard. Them children ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They don't have nothing to do with nothing. Their families came here to have a better life. When you talking about make America great, America is not great with all the diversified people that are here. It's okay if you're talking about sending criminals back to where they come from, but people that are truly trying to live, they're trying to survive, and you're trying to take that right from them, it is not right. They're already here, and it's not right. I'm telling you, it is not right. So, family and friends, I'm asking you to pray and pray without ceasing. Go read in the book of Leviticus. And regardless of the fact, if you know God, you know we are supposed to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. We are supposed to care what happens to them. We are not in this world by ourselves, and nothing that we do we do alone. Because when it's time to fight for real, who you gonna have standing beside you when everybody that will fight with you, they're trying to take away? So stand for something. Petition, whatever the case may be. We sit up there and we don't vote for whatever reason. We don't get into it for whatever reason. But guess what? Our kids still have to be here. Our grandkids still have to be here. When we're dead and gone, they will still be here. What do we leave them with? Everything is stripped away because a person says so. And we refuse to fight back. We refuse to open up our mouths and say that that is not right. All of you sitting in the Senate and y'all let a man do stuff like this. I'm not against everything that he's doing, but I am definitely against you stripping people of their God-given right to have a better life. And no, it don't have to be at the expense of the American people. Because it's a lot of people that don't work hard. But let me guarantee you one thing. I've worked with many of them. And they some of the hard-workingest people ever. The most hard-working people that I know. I have worked with them. And they do what they are supposed to do. Some lazy just like any other culture lazy. But who finna go out here and garden? Who finna go out here and build our houses? Who finna go out there in the cold weather? We ain't finna do it. Them white folk ain't finna do it. Who finna do it? And we want to send them back to where they come from. Where you come from. It ain't right. And it's not fair. And we need to pray against it. And we need to pray without ceasing until it gets right. Because we don't want it just right for them. We want it right for everybody. Because every life matters. So family and friends, on today, be blessed.